What's up, guys? It's me, Alan. I am back with another video, back with another NASCAR Authentics Diecast review. And I figured, fuck it. We'll make this a 2-for-1 special. These two diecasts were picked up at a Walmart in California on the way down to Las Vegas a couple months ago. Which, by the way, it's crazy how we're almost at the end of the year, or basically at the end of the year, and yet also it was just a couple months ago that I was in Las Vegas, and a couple months before that I was in Daytona. Fucking crazy how time flies like that. But I'm doing these two together mostly because they're teammates now, and that is Brad Keselowski and Ryan Preece, the Patriotic Diecast from NASCAR Authentics 2024 Wave 1. One of the elusive ass waves this year, because look, a lot of people want to throw blame in a lot of places about diecast distribution. This one, it doesn't necessarily fall on Lionel. This one more so falls on like your Walmarts, your Targets, and whatnot. But this took fucking forever. Hell, there was one Walmart we went to where we freaking, because my buddy that brought me out to Las Vegas, he was really looking for the Ross Chastain one, and I think the Angie Allmendinger one as well. And one of those two cars was found, but the package had been ripped open, and the car wasn't there. And then eventually we found them. So we found, in package and stuff. So we'll go ahead, get these out. There's Brad. And there's Ryan. Now, funny enough, this isn't the only Ryan Preece diecast I have to review. Stay tuned. But yeah, Ryan, I figured do these together. They're both Fords, and these guys are now teammates at RFK Racing. With Ryan Preece driving a third car for the team, going into 2025. And for Brad Keselowski, I want to start with him because what a crazy year it's been for him. Chris Buescher had another great season. Unfortunately, couldn't get a win. Came up close a couple times. But on the flip side of that, Brad Keselowski inadvertently, because, we'll call it what it is, because his teammate, his driver, Chris Buescher, got screwed by Tyler Reddick. That allowed Brad Keselowski to finally end his winless drought and score a win at Darlington this year, which is huge for him. And just a great win for Brad Keselowski. It got him back to the playoffs. He had a pretty good season. I don't necessarily think Brad's a championship contender anymore, but the fact that he can still win, especially compared to some other drivers, Kyle Busch, for Brad to get that win, that was huge. And I hope that will continue going into 2025. And on the flip side, you have Ryan Preece, who I think we can call it what it is. His time at Haas was just not great. Not just for on-track performance, but you look at how this past season went. You look at, also the decals on this side look raised up, especially when you compare it to the other side. But you look at how this season went. You look at, the fact that, like, at one point in the year, the other three drivers at Haas had a whole meeting, and Ryan Preece was, tweets about it, and he's like, would have been nice to know. The fact that, you look at Phoenix and how because again, Haas is gone. Well, kind of. Stuart Haas Racing is gone. They're now a Haas factory team, and the other three drivers did a little thing. I think on track or on pit road or whatever, and Preece wasn't part of it. So it's like, and I remember seeing something about how, like, Tony Stewart had brought Ryan Preece in, and maybe Preece just wasn't liked by some of the other guys. Maybe there's animosity behind the scenes, because maybe there's animosity towards Tony. I mean, Tony, He's got a wife. He's got a wife. He's got a kid now. He's been racing over the NHRA. So I don't know what the deal is there. It sucks that Ryan Preece got shafted in the grand scheme of things, but I'm hoping that now that he's with Buescher and Keselowski at RFK, that things will go better. I'm not even expecting a win for Ryan Preece. I'm just hoping for improved racing, and better team relations, I guess. And so we'll see what happens there. But for Ryan Preece, he's never been the most impressive guy, but he's been solid, and I'm hoping that he can raise his game this year or in 2025, sorry. With RFK. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Catch y'all next time. Peace.